Human rights are women's rights, and women's rights are human rights.
Women are denied. They are neglected, even in the developed countries.
I will not be lectured about sexism and misogyny by this man. I will not.
Today, we're diving deep into the intricate tapestry of modern feminism, exposing the layers that have shaped women's rights and equality over the years. Get ready for a journey that reveals both the triumphs and challenges as we unravel the evolution of feminism and its profound impact on women's lives. In this exploration, we'll traverse through the historical waves of feminism, from its early battles for suffrage to the present-day complexities that have given rise to what some might describe as the superwoman struggle. We'll dissect the fourth wave dilemma, questioning whether inclusivity has unintentionally led to exclusion, and challenge some prevalent misconceptions surrounding modern feminist narratives. Stick around until the end as we confront the lies we've believed about women's independence and equality. Discover the truth behind the ticking biological clock and its implications on personal choices. We'll also explore the ongoing debate of career versus personal fulfillment, urging for a more holistic perspective that embraces the diversity of women's choices. We will start our journey from the first wave of feminism, which emerged in the late 19th and early 20th centuries, signifying a pivotal moment in the quest for women's rights. This wave, characterized by passionate pioneers such as Susan B. Anthony and Elizabeth Cady Stanton, primarily focused on securing women's right to vote and addressing legal inequalities. The suffragists of the first wave tirelessly advocated for political enfranchisement, recognizing that the right to vote was a foundational step towards achieving broader societal changes. The first wave's ardent efforts culminated in a historic milestone with the passage of the 19th Amendment in the United States in 1920. This groundbreaking achievement not only granted women the long-awaited right to vote, but reverberated globally, sparking similar movements in other countries. The first wave laid the groundwork for subsequent feminist endeavors, setting the stage for a more inclusive and equitable society. Then comes the second wave, which gained momentum in the 1960s and extended into the 1980s. The movement expanded its focus beyond suffrage to encompass a more comprehensive range of issues. Reproductive rights took center stage, with advocates passionately championing a woman's right to make decisions about her own body. Workplace discrimination and the challenge to traditional gender roles emerged as critical battlegrounds, prompting a broader societal dialogue on gender equality. The second wave brought attention to systemic issues such as unequal pay, limited career opportunities, and discriminatory practices in the workplace. Moreover, it ignited conversations about women's autonomy and agency in matters of reproduction, challenging societal norms and advocating for access to contraception and safe abortion. The second wave, characterized by influential figures like Betty Friedan and Gloria Steinem, marked a period of significant expansion and deepening of feminist discourse, addressing multifaceted aspects of women's lives beyond the ballot box. Now let's discuss the third wave, characterized by the superwoman ideal, propagated by the feminist paradigm, insisting that women need to skillfully balance their roles in both the workplace and home. While this narrative promotes gender equality, it places an immense burden on women, leading to perpetual struggles in both spheres of life. The pressure to excel professionally while maintaining a perfect home life has become a daunting task for many women. The very movement that aimed to liberate them has inadvertently created a new set of expectations. Rather than celebrating diverse choices, an unspoken expectation permeated society, suggesting that women should seamlessly juggle a high-powered career and a thriving family life. In recent times, women have increasingly embraced full-time careers, mirroring the professional trajectories traditionally associated with men. However, the challenge lies in the persistence of traditional gender norms when it comes to domestic responsibilities. Many women find themselves navigating the delicate balance of demanding careers while concurrently shouldering sole or a majority of the responsibilities on the home front. This dual role places women in a complex position, wherein societal expectations and systemic structures may not have fully evolved to accommodate their expanded roles. As women aspire to achieve parity in the professional realm, they concurrently grapple with the need for a more equitable distribution of domestic responsibilities. Addressing this dynamic is crucial for achieving genuine gender equality, ensuring that women are not only present in high-powered careers, but are also liberated from the disproportionate burdens of domestic life. Astonishingly, a study conducted by the World Economic Forum in 2023 found that as of the latest available data, the global gender gap in economic participation and opportunity won't close for another 257 years if current trends persist. This staggering statistic reflects the persistent challenges women face in achieving equal footing in both the workplace and the domestic sphere. Now let's jump to the fourth wave, emerging in the early 2010s, initially lauded for its commitment to inclusivity. This wave aimed to encompass the experiences of all women, irrespective of their backgrounds. However, it has faced criticism for adopting an exclusionary tone, particularly regarding women. Instead of uniting against patriarchy, this wave has, in some views, turned against women, creating internal divisions within feminism. The emphasis on intersectionality, a term coined by Kimberlé Crenshaw to describe how different forms of discrimination overlap, was meant to be a unifying force. However, it seems to have unintentionally fueled internal conflicts, with debates about who should be included in the feminist narrative. This wave, originally intended to amplify marginalized voices, now grapples with challenges of its own, trying to navigate the delicate balance between inclusivity and maintaining a focused, unified movement. As of 2021, women constitute 56.1% of the U.S. labor force. This figure is slightly lower than the 57% in 2020, reflecting the impact of the COVID-19 pandemic on the labor market. Despite the slight dip, the participation of women in the workforce remains significantly higher than in the mid-20th century, underscoring the progress made over the years. However, it also highlights the ongoing challenges and the need for continued advocacy and action. Now, let's address the misconceptions perpetuated by modern feminism. First, the notion that women don't need men is debunked. Despite societal progress, women still desire fulfilling relationships and families. While the feminist movement rightly championed independence, it sometimes veered into a rhetoric that seemed to devalue the importance of healthy partnerships. Another falsehood is the belief that men and women are identical or that gender is merely a social construct. While acknowledging and challenging gender norms is crucial, the idea that there are no inherent differences between men and women oversimplifies the complexity of human biology and psychology. Recognizing innate differences that influence sexual behavior and parenting instincts is crucial for fostering a more nuanced understanding of gender dynamics. According to a study published in the Journal of Marriage and Family, as of 2023, around 61% of American women still aspire to get married. This statistic challenges the misconception that the feminist movement propagated the idea that women don't need men. In reality, many women, like men, continue to desire and build fulfilling relationships and families. So, what are your thoughts about the concept of the biological clock? The concept of the biological clock challenges the prevailing narrative that women can indefinitely postpone marriage and family. Modern feminist ideals may inadvertently mislead women, impacting their ability to find suitable partners or have children when desired. The advancement of reproductive technologies has undoubtedly expanded options for women. However, it's essential to acknowledge that biological realities still play a role. The pressure on women to delay family planning in pursuit of career goals may, in some cases, lead to unintended consequences. Women deserve the freedom to make choices aligned with their personal and professional aspirations. However, a more comprehensive dialogue is needed to ensure that women are equipped with realistic information about fertility and family planning, allowing them to make informed decisions without feeling pressured to conform to societal expectations. Studies, such as one published in Human Reproduction Update, highlight that a woman's fertility begins to decline significantly in her late 20s. This scientific insight underscores the importance of balancing the pursuit of personal and professional aspirations with an awareness of biological realities. It calls for a nuanced conversation that empowers women to make informed choices about family planning without succumbing to undue societal pressures. Now, onto the debate of whether career success trumps marriage and family fulfillment. Sacrificing the feminine side for masculine goals has contributed to women's dissatisfaction in their personal and professional lives. Sometimes, women feel unhappy in their personal and professional lives because they might feel pressured to focus on ambitious career goals, like men are often expected to do, instead of what's considered more traditionally feminine, like taking care of a family. These expectations can make women feel torn between doing well at work and having a happy family life. It's all about the idea that society expects women to prioritize certain careers over family, and this can be tough for many women. While the push for women's representation in high-powered careers is undoubtedly a positive step, the narrative sometimes unintentionally suggests that success in these fields should be the ultimate goal. The societal validation attached to professional accomplishments can overshadow the equally important role of building meaningful personal connections and nurturing familial bonds. A more holistic perspective acknowledges that fulfillment comes in various forms. For some, a thriving career is paramount, while for others, personal and familial satisfaction takes precedence. The feminist movement should champion the diversity of women's choices rather than inadvertently creating a hierarchy that places certain aspirations above others. 67% of working mothers with children younger than 18 in the household reported feeling a great deal of pressure to focus on their responsibilities at home in the United States. This figure underscores the challenges that women in particular face in balancing professional success and family life. In terms of leadership roles, the global share of women in such positions was 31% in 2022. However, the hiring rate of women into senior leadership roles has fallen to 2021 levels globally, including in major economies like the UK, US, Brazil, and India. These figures highlight the persistent gender gap in leadership roles and the need for continued efforts towards gender equality in the workplace. In general, these statistics reinforce the need for a nuanced perspective within the feminist discourse, acknowledging that success can be defined in myriad ways and that societal expectations should not overshadow the diverse aspirations of women, whether in the boardroom or at home. As we navigate the complexities of modern feminism, it becomes evident that a nuanced perspective is crucial. By critically examining its impact on women's lives, we empower ourselves to reshape the narrative and strive for a feminism that truly uplifts and satisfies women in all aspects of their journey. In the ever-evolving conversations surrounding women's rights, this exploration serves as a call for introspection within the feminist movement. As we extend our understanding of equality, let us ensure that it remains inclusive, compassionate, and most importantly, empowering for all women, regardless of the paths they choose to tread. Until next time, ladies, empower, evolve, and thrive.